Hey everybody, welcome back to Konversation. Tonight we have a special announcement. Well, really not a special thing. It's kind of a downer, I guess.
Yes, it's our last episode ever.
For the year. Don't listen to him. He's always got
I gotta keep a straight face.
Yeah, we
God.
we decided we needed to take a little bit of break.
And by we mean his wife and my girlfriend.
And his kids.
And my kids.
The kids are gonna like it. Come on,
Dude,
it's
we're not
holiday
gonna
season.
be any less busy though. You think about our schedule coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, we still have seminars,
Classes, filming.
Yeah, we're working on a movie, so wait for that. So, but this would still alleviate some of that.
Yes,
we can focus
technically it would, because we do have things coming up, and it is time to spend with family. It really is. It's
and all of you guys should be doing the same thing.
And if not, then you might not like your family, and that's okay too.
We're not judging.
Totally your business on that one. So we're not going to hold it against you. But thank you for joining us. We just kind of want to get back to how it started.
Yeah, just the two of us just hanging out, talking, chit-chatting, having a conversation. Concave.
Is it a lot easier with your tooth in now?
Yeah. Oh, you had to go there. Jackass.
Ask me about it later. I'll tell you more.
Okay.
But yeah, because again, these little kind of in between episodes where it's just you and me, I think it's needed because this is the root of where it started. It started between you and I having a conversation. Then our good friend Dennis.
What? No bad mouthing?
You know what? It's the end of the year. We're gonna throw him a bone.
Okay.
Look, he reached his weight. He can wear pants of a certain size now.
There you go.
Good job, Dennis.
Good.
Proud of you, bro. But still, that rat bastard is the reason why we're still doing this show.
He really is. And as all of you know, we say this all in good fun.
No, we love
he's
that
an
man.
awesome guy.
Great guy.
We talked about him in the last episode.
Oh, yeah.
Empathy, man.
Empathy, man. Oh, he'll fit the costume better.
There you go.
Yeah.
Then he'll look like the Michelin Man.
I didn't say that. That was him. Kick his ass, not mine. I think
Dennis,
you're
we're very proud of you,
You're
by the
beautiful.
way. I can't even fit in that size, so you're doing better than I am.
But it really is. He saw something and he suggested we put it out there, and now what? Damn, almost 2 years now.
Almost.
A year and a half at least.
Yeah, well, a little more than half. More than half, maybe
Wow.
18 months.
Honestly, I can't.
In May will be our year.
A year?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I honestly I can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised nobody threw us off the air or the FCC or something.
Something canceled.
Yeah.
All the shit we talk. Oh.
I think my highlights since the last one we did together without anybody. I think I had a lot of fun with seeing Master Green, Harry, do his thing.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was the coolest thing to watch. The guy still got it, and he lit up when he was doing that. You could see how excited he was, and I thought that was a really cool episode.
You just wanted to cut somebody.
Somebody, anybody.
That was me.
And another highlight that I really got a kick out of was when we went out to Reno.
Oh man,
Reno was a lot of fun. I mean, you could pick any one of those guys, and they were a highlight.
Oh, dude, yeah. From talking to Bruce, Hanshi about his gathering, Gavin, Doc.
Yeah, dude, you're awesome. You're funny as hell.
Awesome individual. Oh, Pinto. Oh my God, a giant of a man.
Dude, this Pinto guy really got me inspired to just try to get nowhere near him, but still try to do a little more than what I'm doing now.
Yeah, no. It definitely makes you question, well, am I doing enough? I mean, look at this guy.
Yeah, I mean, he puts everybody to shame.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he's just constantly on the go, learning, striving to get better, everything.
And exercising all along the way.
All along the way.
All along the way.
I've been watching some of his, videos that he's been putting out since then.
His transformation videos.
That guy's, he's a beast.
He really is, and just kindest bear. He's
Dude, it's like the
sweetest
Tasmanian
guy.
devil all wrapped up in one. You know, he's just
Yeah, but he's the plushie version.
Yeah,
'cause,
yeah,
you know,
the
you could really hug him,
yeah.
and he'll frisk you. But
So
man,
much.
putting on that knight armor.
Yo, yeah, that was a lot of fun seeing you get thrashed about.
Oh yeah, you know that was a real like kind of wake up moment, because you know talking about the training aspect of it, and you don't realize the shift and just the lack of oxygen that you get wearing that thing,
Right.
and being able to maintain that physicality.
And the fact that you were not in your element.
Oh no, totally.
I mean, you were doing things you shouldn't have been doing in that
Oh
suit.
God, no.
I mean, you were trying to kick the guy, and your metal leg was like, dunk. It's like, dude.
Honestly, I think spearing him, like doing some wrestling move, would have been more effective.
Yeah, I
at that
mean,
point.
trying to kick him. The guy's got armor on, you're trying to kick him with your armor. It's like, okay, that just cancels each other out.
Yeah, prior to that, he said, "Here, wear my gauntlet and punch me in the face."
Yeah, and it didn't do anything.
No, he's won.
So, yeah,
So
what, what was your train of thought on that one?
Hey, I went with what I know, okay?
Exactly.
And that's what I know. That's what came
You
out.
look like a fish out of water.
Yeah,
I was like,
totally.
I go, what are you doing?
And he was just taking every shot, and I thought I did all right for someone who had no experience
you
whatsoever.
You did really good.
So,
You gassed out like an idiot,
Oh my
and then he
God.
just floored you.
yeah, I was just like, I don't want. Oh, screw it. I'm just gonna drop. I'm dead. I died.
I thought that was the
I
funniest thing to
died.
see.
That was pretty cool though. And then watching me try to get up again.
You know what I'm getting a lot of praise from,
Yes.
which is a little bit of a surprise, but not too big of a surprise, was your dart. That episode, I mean, everybody loved it to death. And the thing is, you know, the comments out goes, yeah, she had you guys' numbers. She had you guys pegged. You guys are idiots.
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, I definitely lucked out as a parent for having a child like that.
Right.
You know, part of that is me. The other part, her mom. But sorry. But most of that is her. That's genuinely her on camera.
I've known her since she was a kid, and yeah, definitely, or a baby rather.
Oh yeah, I mean, wow, that was what, almost 8 years ago. She was about 4.
Yeah.
You met her when she was around 4.
Yeah, she was a lot tamer then. She
Uh,
didn't badmouth you.
no,
as
no,
much.
she was still a Spitfire, but she wasn't.
Yeah.
She wasn't
She
quite.
didn't know how to use the same words she's using now. That
Not
really
at
just
all.
makes me cry.
No. She kind of digs in, right?
Yeah, she definitely.
She has this tone in her voice, even though she's saying something nice. You're just like that. That didn't sound. That didn't
Oh
sound
no,
right.
no, yeah, she can make it sound pretty, but
Right?
and then you think about it like, damn, I
Wait.
think I just got stabbed in the heart. Goofy kid.
No, but I mean, and I tell her, you know, like as a parent, it's my job to love you, take care of you, all that.
Right.
But I don't actually have to like you. That's not in the prerequisite. But you're lucky because I genuinely like you.
You know, I was supposed to take her shopping for her birthday.
Were you?
Oh yeah, I promised her, and then she kind of forgot. So I'm like, yay!
Oh yeah,
$4.
she doesn't remember. Dude, she is one of the sweetest girls. She doesn't care what you get her, but she'll be super thankful that you got her anything.
I'm gonna get her like tinfoil. It'll be shiny and you'll be like, oh no.
Well, actually, the little one, she would enjoy that tinfoil very much.
Because she turned into a weapon of some sort. Yeah, that was just evil incarnated. She's crazy.
Yeah,
That one
she
scares
really
me.
is. She
That
really
one scares
is.
me.
She recently told me, she was like, yeah, you know what I want to do? I want to discover new animals. I'm like, what? Yeah, at the bottom of the sea. I was like, you want to be a marine biologist? Is that what it's called? Yeah, I'm going to be a marine biologist.
I love it. That kid is crazy.
Yeah, but, you know, they're wonderful, and they're definitely the best parts of me and parts that I could
Right.
never think of matching.
Right.
But it helps doing what we do because I think it's really upped my parental game and
Right.
being able to talk to them. No, actually, let me take that back. Not talk to them. Converse with them.
Yeah, with them. Yeah.
Because, you know, the whole parent, oh, I'm the parent.
No, you're a pushover. Because I see them just bully you around.
Kind of.
No,
Sometimes,
not kind
sometimes. I've kind of given them that free reign to be able to talk to me like that, but when it's like, hey, it's enough, then they're like...
That's because he's holding his belt at that point.
You know, I carry a bag full of weapons, right?
Exactly.
Don't call child support. Or child services. Oh, that's a whole different matter altogether.
What
my
else
God.
did we do in those few months?
Oh my goodness. I'm actually drawing a blank right now. To be
I
quite
knew
honest.
you would.
Well, because we got involved with the movie, you know.
Yeah, which was kind of an interesting thing.
Right,
Yeah.
and that's really evolved from like our initial ideas of choreographing a fight scene to now being in the movie. And then I'm like, yeah, I'll support you. And then it's like, oh, well, you're going to be in it too. Oh, shit. What? So now this whole, you know, the idea of acting, like, it's so weird.
Oh.
Right?
I have no clue how we fell into some of this shit.
I don't know. Now, you have background in theater.
Yes.
Way back in the day.
Way back in the day. High school.
High school. So you've kind of had that drama, but I've always been an introvert, and all of a sudden now I have to pretend to be something else.
Yeah.
I mean, it's surreal. It really
it's
is.
pretty cool though.
It's a short film. Don't think we're gonna star in the next John Wick movie or anything. But
yeah,
it's just some fun little project. How'd you meet that?
Online. Yeah. So, do you remember a guy by the name of Martin Lee?
Oh my God, I love that guy.
Yeah. That guy, I mean, he's always smiling. I don't know why.
He really is.
And he's generally happy about life.
Which is weird because he sees some of the most horrific things
Right.
in his job.
Right.
He's an EMT, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he says, yeah, I've seen all the cuts. I've seen bruising. I've seen corpses.
He's seen it all.
And
but yet he still has his big smile, and you know, when he hears something funny, he just goes.
and to find out he's Chinese, that's really weird.
Yeah. Hey, Martin.
Watch the episode, people. It's actually.
How are you drawing blanks on who we did or didn't talk to this year?
Honestly, because I'm still thinking about all the things that we have going on now.
Yeah, you know, it does keep us busy, doesn't it? We've been choreographing for the last couple of weeks or so, right? And that's been kind of fun.
Yeah. Who else have we had on? I remember Reno. Oh, Mike Smith.
Dude, he was an interesting guy.
He really was. It was the softest ass kicking I've ever gotten.
Is that what you're calling it?
Well, the reason why I said it is because mechanically he wasn't doing a lot. And he
Right.
wasn't putting a lot of pressure. But the results were very evident.
And the same guy did at the same day. Well, who's the other guy?
John Atkinson. Yeah, the Viking. Yeah, the other Viking.
Yeah. The Smithy.
Oh, the Smithy. Is that what he called himself?
Oh, the vendor.
The vendor. There you go, the vendor. No, he's he
kind of scares me.
Yeah. He's definitely our kind of crazy in the sense that his entire, I guess, business is based off him wanting to make shit he wants to wield.
Right.
Like his own weapons. Like, I've always wanted to make that. No, I did.
Yeah. Now, do you remember when we had during that same time we had, you know, Empathy Man come on, and he gave us the Dr. Freud whole thing, and we had to sit on the couch and have him analyze us and figure out that we are crazy.
Pretty much. The lighting that day was awesome.
Yeah, it was perfect.
It was wonderful, but you know that conversation took a weird turn. Like, it was a good turn, but it was nothing unlike any other conversation we've ever had. We went deeper than we ever have in our own lives and our own, in our own psyches, and to share and have him share as much as he did about his personal life.
Oh yeah, that was some It was nothing like our first interview with him.
No.
Nothing at all.
Which I wasn't there, which is probably why it wasn't the way it was this time.
Oh, you're going to take to stake the claim on that? You jackass.
What? They always say, you guys have such good dynamic.
I was, the other day, I actually went back and started watching a couple of the first episodes.
Wow.
I mean, way back. I mean, from the very beginning of 2 Mays ago. and I tell you, some of the stuff that we talked about obviously still holds true today, but it's changed in a way that we've always talked about the bladed mind being an evolution thing, and the students are allowed to evolve it to what they see fit for themselves.
Oh yeah, I'm not that guy anymore. I still have the same shirt though. I have that Ninja Turtle shirt.
There you go. But it's just amazing when you look back at your past, some of the little, as you called it, nuggets, microdenus nuggets, but they bring back stuff, and then because I was watching them, I came up with other ideas to give you. You know what I mean? New lessons for me, for us to look at.
Here's your lesson from a year ago.
Yeah, but and it wasn't the same lesson, obviously, but it was a revelation that you have now that you have a different understanding of what you did from way back then. And I think that's one of the key elements about the bladed mind, right? As you grow in understanding, so do your lessons from way back. And when you look back at it, and I encourage everybody to do this.
Yeah.
Go back 2 or 3 years ago to what you used to do with your newfound understanding that you have now, and see what changes in what you were doing before.
Yeah, what do you see it as? How would you critique yourself, right?
Right. And we had we were fortunate enough to have those things from how we thought of things almost 2 years ago to where we are now. And it's like, I'm telling you, I was like, oh, cool. Some of it still holds true, but I could see that the different things that I would tweak out or change because of what had happened. And it's exactly what we did. We evolved it to another, plane of just trying to work things out.
Another plane of existence?
Yeah, I mean, it was just crazy for me to do that. I was like, oh, this is kind of neat, So go out there and revisit your past.
Yeah. See what you can pull from it.
Yeah.
Because you're going to see things different. I mean, everything changes, right? Whether we want it to or not.
Yeah, and because you have a new understanding. I mean, all these seminars that we've been going to lately, right? All the different people that we got to talk to, all the things that we saw. I mean, for anybody to say that you're not influenced by anybody else's martial arts, bullshit. Right? You have to call bullshit on that because...
I wouldn't be so blunt about it.
Oh, you know me. I've always been very blunt. Hey, it's me. I don't care. But no, you have to look at that, right?
No, it's true.
You're full of shit if you're going to tell me that you're not influenced by what you see other people do. I mean, whether it's a minute little thing that you change or just a new understanding you got from it, then it changed.
And I really applaud Mike Cardenas because he actually said the last seminar that we were around with him, he flat out said that in front of everybody. He says, because of these guys, because of watching this and this, it's evolved the way that I'm giving the information. And I was like, man, that is so awesome.
And to be honest about it and to be able to say it in front of everybody, say, yeah, my stuff changed because of these different people that I get to see, at my seminars. And I'm just like, and that's why I went to look back at the thing and I'm like, oh, something did change.
Damn.
My idea about it has changed, and how I look at that now has changed. And like, oh, there's the evolution.
Yeah, how does it track? And then to see the in between, just like, oh, what about this part? I evolved this part, but I'm still leaving this the same. Why? How can I evolve that too?
Yeah.
It just gives you direction, and really, it's nothing new as much as, like you said, it's a deeper understanding of what you already have.
Right. Okay. And I thought that to be a real cool thing because it really then solidifies the idea that unless you evolve, you don't get any better. Right?
Yeah.
Because even if you evolve to doing something better than you did before, that's an evolution.
Right.
Right? If you're doing more slimline or whatever changes you make to it, that's an evolution. And I don't think people see that. A lot of people don't see it that way.
Well,
they just think, oh, I'm just doing it better.
I think the reason why a lot of people don't see it that way is because usually those differences come with decades of time.
Right.
All of a sudden this, judo grandmaster is a frail old man that weighs 90 pounds, but yet his 5th degree, his 7th degree, students can't throw him.
Still.
Yeah, right? But is he really using the same ideas, the same techniques he was using back then?
Well, things have had to change.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because physically he has changed, because age and time will change you.
Right.
So if that's a standard truth, why not take the initiative to start making those changes before you have to?
Yeah, and I remember when I just got my hip surgery.
Oh.
And it happened on a Thursday, right? And I was in class on Saturday.
On a crutch.
Yeah, and trying to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you came at me, and I was still able to knock your ass out.
Right.
Because I had to make changes. I had to shift everything, blah blah blah. And you're right. The injuries or deficiencies or physicalities that we can't do anymore.
Limitations.
They change you.
Yeah.
And I've always felt that, there aren't any disabilities that I have that I won't be able to overcome or use in another way.
I've said it before, and I'll say it right now on camera. I don't know if I've said it on camera before, but every time you've gotten an injury, you've become more dangerous. I know, because I'm usually on the receiving end of that. Yeah. And again, we've been together for so long that there's subtle changes, but I notice them. I'm like, okay, he can't put pressure on his knee. All of a sudden, his hits are heavier. Like, why? Oh, because he's using that force to keep himself up. Now he has, a new hip, or he's on a crutch. Okay, now he has a third try. Oh, now he can do things a little faster and more fluid because he has that stability. Oh, okay, he has a slip disc. He doesn't want to turn too much. Oh, now he's hitting like a fucking rock. Right. Because he's had to adjust. And at one point, I will admit, I thought of it with a little bit of envy. I was like, well, only because I see the merit in having those limitations, having those restrictions,
right,
and doing something about it.
So, and that brings to me the recent guest that we had, Charlie Smith, who is legally blind.
Mm-hmm.
But the way he fights and the way he tosses people around, even when he tosses you around, you wouldn't know it. And he didn't let that disability even bother him the least.
Nope.
I mean, you couldn't even tell that he was having any problems, and he was just manhandling you.
Yeah.
I mean, knocked you on your ass several times.
A lot of that, though, I think is thanks to his mother and the way that she didn't baby him or coddle him.
Yeah. And again, there's those things that you learn to live through, the things that you cannot control.
Mm-hmm.
And those